Well, it's been over a month since my first video, and I'm still here. Barely. I'm using a new voice and a static avatar because, well, it works. Turns out, making a game is a little harder than I thought. And by a little, I mean I'd rather learn Java, C++, and JavaScript all at once than go through what I've endured these past few weeks. Let's rewind a bit to my brilliant idea, or so I thought, of building a game in Flutter. Yes, Flutter. The open source framework for mobile apps, not games. Because, there's this thing called a game engine. Yeah, that was dumb. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about it. So I bailed on that and discovered Godot, a free game engine. I thought, great, this will save me. Spoiler, it didn't. I went from working on a text-based game to deciding on a full 3D game, convinced it would be easier thanks to all the tutorials and Godot's community support. My new improved plan? An open-world survival strategy game.
Stop it. Get some help.
And yes, I know. I'm an idiot. Now here I am, fumbling around in Godot, not knowing GD script, not knowing C#, and let's not even mention C++, because, in my head, it doesn't exist. To be honest, I don't know much about game development yet. Sure, I'm a computer science student, but I've always been the lazy, unproductive type. Half the time, I'm just guessing my way through, and now I'm wondering if this is even a devlog or just me venting about my failures. The worst part, as a solo dev, I'm expected to know everything. No budget? Cool. Learn 3D modeling, game design, sound editing, coding, and still somehow maintain a social life. Not that I ever really had one to begin with. Speaking of things I need to learn, I also stumbled upon Blender, the free modeling software. Great for covering the modeling side of things, right? Well, free also means unforgiving. You open it, watch a tutorial, delete the default cube, and then close Blender because you have no idea what just happened. For weeks, I've been stuck in what the internet lovingly calls tutorial hell. I've been bouncing between videos, trying to absorb everything. I've watched more how-to guides than I can count, hoping something would eventually click. But here I am, still stuck. Sure, I can print Hello World in GD script, but that's about it. Every time I think I'm ready to move on, I hit another roadblock that requires another hour or 3 of tutorial watching. It feels like I'm collecting pieces of a puzzle, but have no idea how they fit together. That said, I did get lucky. I grabbed a free bundle on itch.io from someone, I'll mention them when I remember their name, who gave away 1,500 free models. Super generous. It was a lifesaver since I was aimlessly hunting for assets. I also found a basic FPS template and used H-Terrain to whip up this. Bland and boring, right? I don't fully understand how most of it works, but that's why I'm making these videos, to keep myself motivated and document my journey into game development. But let's be real. To make a game, I first need to figure out what game to make. Enchantia isn't off the table yet, but realistically, I can't expect to build something like GTA with my current brain and resources. Honestly, I don't even have a solid plan. So here I am wondering, what game should I even make? Apparently, dreaming big isn't enough when you've got the skills of a potato and the energy of a college student living off instant noodles and regret. If you're here expecting some epic progress, my bad. Game dev is hard, like sell your soul to the devil hard. And let's face it, even the devil would probably pass on my soul because it's so underwhelming. I might try to extend my bland demo for now since I like RPGs, but no promises. I'll keep outsourcing assets even if it means my game looks like a medieval world filled with futuristic NPCs. If it works, it works. If you made it this far, hit that subscribe button, whether it's to fuel my motivation or just to watch me slowly descend into madness. See you in the next video, where I'll hopefully be working on something more manageable.